What's good, y'all? It's Coffee Man, and listen, the 50 Cent Rick Ross beef has just been going on forever. Like, this beef, I don't think will ever end. A year or two ago, somewhere, maybe a year and a half ago or so, it was looking like there was some progress being made as far as them dead in that beef, But this beef was super personal, man. Baby moms got involved. Private tapes got leaked out. Rick Ross got exposed for the whole Officer Ricky CO thing. Like, this beef is, comment and let me know if you think the Rick Ross fifth beef is just one of the deepest hip hop beefs ever. You know what I mean? But anyways, and multiple lawsuits too over the baby mom, over music, all kinds of stuff. And let me know if you agree that the hardest diss track between the beef that came of any of the music was Rick Ross, or I'm sorry, Lloyd Banks, Officer Down. That joint's a banger. But anyways, man, a year and a half ago or so, the BMF show's on the way, and of course, Fifth, the network, they're trying to get the BMF song cleared. That song's a banger, you know what I mean? It's got to get cleared. It's got to get cleared. They need that. I don't think they ever worked that out. I'm not positive, but I don't know if they ever worked it out. If it is on the show, comment and let me know it. Let me know if you've been watching the show as well, what you think about it. But it looked like they were gonna maybe mend things, squash the issue or whatever. But here we are now. Ross is taking some shots at Fifth, and the 50 Cent fans are going all the way in. You see these tweets; they're talking wild, greasy, and basically, Rick Ross just dropped this album, Richer Than I Ever Been, and the projected sales for the first week is like 30K, lowest of Rose's career. Now, obviously, we know the way sales rock nowadays, it's just a different time. The numbers ain't as high as they used to be for the most part, but that's not good for Rose, regardless. And he's interviewing with GQ, and of course, 50 Cent gets brought up, and, I'm sure y'all seen that interview. He kind of started talking greasy, taking some shots in like a very passive way at 50 and kind of the BMF project. Like, he said that he watched the first episode to support Meech, because he's got that respect for Big Meech. And, but other than that, he kind of was like, but he was like, I was able to put my differences aside with Fifth to watch the show. But where it started getting like he was talking funny style was when he was saying, oh, he made $250,000 off the season. I know that. Like, that's what he made, is $250,000. And, he told the cats from GQ too, like, include all the details. Don't try to put this out of context or I'll never let y'all interview me again. But even with all the details in there, it still comes up. Like, you know what I'm saying? It felt like Rose was trying to say, oh, don't try to spin this or whatever. Like, he was taking some shots at Fifth, He's hating a little bit, I think, and he, went on to say there's not enough money in acting. You know what I mean? Like, $250,000 for a season, that's light work to Rose, so he ain't even fucking with the acting game or the music, or I'm sorry, the TV game. But I love how 50 Cent's killing it in the TV industry. I think he's a decent actor, but I really like these shows like Power. The BMF show, like I said, I've seen a couple of episodes. I really need to get into it and get my binge on. But what I saw, I enjoyed. The Books of Power, that new one with Tommy's coming soon. I really want to see that one. Comment if y'all are waiting on the Tommy episode as well. And what was the other one? Oh, that other one that's coming. It feels like it's taking forever, just like how BMF, like we were waiting like 2 years for this ish, But it's a moment in time. They originally announced this like a year ago, that they were gonna that they're gonna highlight the apologies for that, y'all, that they're gonna highlight the 50 Cent game beef. And recently Snoop Dogg was just talking about it too, that they're gonna do the Murder Was the Case TV show is actually gonna be a season of a moment in time. So it's just gonna be different little seasons or mini series about things that went down within the hip hop world. So I can't wait for that. But it seems like that's taking forever, just like BMF did. But I don't know, man. You see the fans, all the stuff they're talking here. For the most part, they all had a lot of different stuff to say. But the main thing that they're like all the fans are really agreeing on is Rose's trying to use 50's name to boost up the buzz around, because around him, so his numbers can get up there. That's what he's doing. Right here, Rick Ross, album not selling or streaming. He mentions 50 Cent every time. This guy Ross trying to speak on what 50 makes off BMF. Listen, it's clear Rick Ross is and has always been envious as well as amazed by Fifth's achievements. All this is a clear cry for help to get those album sales up. You ain't slick. Officer Rick Ross is bragging about 50 Cent show generated revenue, yet his album sales were only 30K. He needs 50 reply for clout. Police officer acting like a gangster. So the fans are flat out saying this is what this is all about. One of the other fans said something else. Oh, that, envy. But basically, it's almost unanimous amongst all these fans that this is a tactic by Rose to get them numbers up, because 30K first week, that's not Rick Ross like numbers. It's odd, man. Comment and let me know if you guys think, in a sense, Rose fell off when it came to the music. Like, I'm not trying to call him pure garbage or whatever, nothing like that, but to me, it just doesn't seem he has the passion for the music the way that he used to. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just a total different vibe when it comes to Rose. Like, what, back around 2010, 2012. Obviously that's 9 years ago now we're talking, or even longer. Like anything Rick Ross was touching or dropping, that Maybach music, you know what I mean? People were fucking with it. Now it's just, I don't know, it seems like music is secondary to him as well. Like, we know music is secondary to 50 Cent because he's doing all this TV stuff and a lot of other brand deals. And I know Rick Ross has business going on too, but I don't know. I think 50 Cent takes the W on this one. You guys let me know what you think as far as everything the fans said, the beef, everything we touched on in this video. And do you think they'll ever squash this? We seen Fifth squash it with Fat Joe, with Game, with a lot of different cats. But, like, we know he ain't never going to squash it with Ja Rule. And I got this feeling it'll be just like that with Rose as well. Thanks for watching, guys. Hit them comments. Let's talk. New viewers, make sure to sub daily content, music, news, sports, and more. I'm up out of here, y'all. Peace.